Hello everyone, this is Anita at Studio 1.6. Today we will be practicing drawing portraits with help of this book by Charles Bargue, a 19th century French painter. He was most famous for devising this drawing course titled Cours de Dessin. This is one of the most influential of all drawing courses. The drawing course contains 197 lithography prints. Lithography is a method of printing, and it guides students to study the great master drawings. Bargue was not as appreciated as a painter as he was as a teacher. His drawing skills and insights help students to learn how to draw and how to get better at it. The Charles Bargue Drawing Course is used by many art colleges and studios which teach classical realism. I thought it would be a great lesson for you because it seems that you would all like to learn this specific style. The examples might seem a little bit old-fashioned, but the insights and skills that I think you will gain from this course will be really useful to you in pursuing any style of drawing you wish to master. Now, an interesting fact is that Vincent van Gogh learned to draw from this course as well. We know this because this is what he wrote to his younger brother Theo. Careful study and a constant and repeated copying of Bargue's exercises have given me an insight into figure drawing, and I learned to measure and to see and to look for the broad outlines so that what seemed utterly impossible to me before is gradually becoming possible now. I no longer stand as helpless before nature as I used to do. So I really hope this study will have the same impact on you. I thought this is a great time to do this and to draw as many of these examples as you can, because as you might have plenty of free time to do it now, so you may want to make it your goal. For example, you could do one of these every day, and I can assure you, you would become pretty good at it within a few weeks' time. As a part of this lesson, I have attached many drawings from this book, which you can either print out or you can have it on your screen while you're working. If you choose to work from the screen, please use a screen that is larger than your phone, maybe a laptop or a computer. While you're working, please remember to look at your model all the time. When you're drawing something like this, you almost want to spend more time observing what you see than making your marks on paper with pencil. So basically, constantly make connections between what you see and what you draw. Be brave, but very mindful of any marks you make on paper. Some of these drawings are shown in 2 steps. First is a linear drawing, an outline, and the second is shading. Please don't skip any steps and spend as much time as you can working on your linear drawing, carefully measuring and comparing sizes. Only once you are certain all your proportions are accurate, then move on to shading. Now let's talk a little bit about the proportion. Proportion is the relationship of 2 or more elements in a composition and how they compare to one another with respect to size. So we need to think about the relationships between the heights, widths, and depths of a subject. For example, how high is this compared to how wide it is? In order to draw a likeness of any subject, whether it's a portrait or a still life or a landscape, we must draw the proportional relationships as they appear on that specific subject. Most of the examples you will be receiving are portraits, so I have also attached our portrait drawing proportions for you. Please study them before you draw your portrait. I hope you can do this throughout many days, not only during a 1 hour a week class, but really any time you have time to draw. Please start with more simple examples, especially if you consider yourself a beginner at drawing. Taking small steps at a time works much better than overwhelming yourself with too much challenge. If you need feedback, please send me your picture in an email or preferably on Google Classroom. When you finish your work, please submit it to Google Classroom. I can't wait to see what you drew. Keep drawing and take care of yourselves and your loved ones.